Howdy, folk. Here I am, back again. But come on, HP. You were just working a minute ago. What happened to you? Okay, well, I guess the camera is not working now. Not even flickering on for some reason. All right. Um, that's all right. You didn't have to see me anyway. I guess as we're waiting for the game, hold on a second. Waiting for the game to boot. I thought I would use this as an opportunity to tell you guys that tomorrow is, in fact, my birthday. I'll be turning 33 this year, and so if you would like to get a head start on that, please support the show in one way or another. The Venmo is open and available for any and all donations. Stormer Show, any and all donations in advance are greatly appreciated, as are likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Any way that you support the show, it is appreciated. So big thank you. And thank you for any birthday wishes that I should get tomorrow. Okay. Stand by. Let me try the camera one more time. E, and then, yeah, I don't know what the deal was, guys. Okay. I did get a haircut, so I'm ready to go for my Asia trip next week. All right. Let's dive right in. And I've had this thought recently where I don't really need to be famous. I don't really need to be rich. If I had the choice between the two, I would much rather be rich than famous. Um, yeah, I'm good. I guess with even just playing the game, I'm good. There's like several games that I'm playing right now off stream, and I would say I don't have any less fun playing those games. Like the card games that I play, I just beat Transistor. I'm gonna be moving on to Bastion. Review is already up on TikTok, by the way, Stormer Show. Oh man, and yeah, I'm already looking forward to the trip. All right, last episode we had a shorter episode, so today we should be back to a normal episode. All right, the episode ended. It ended earlier than I was even anticipating because the Wi-Fi cut out, which can't be helped. Hold on, I gotta get my head in the game. Right, come on. Yeah, go ahead, block. Alright, he's down.
Finally see something. Moreau kept Jerome here. Need to look around.
I mean, I guess what I meant to say is that really I shouldn't worry about it too much. Because it's not like, again, I'm like relying on this for my livelihood or anything like that. Even if I was, I think like one day is not gonna break the bank, as they say. I think most streamers can.
Back of the diagram, Jerome made a note. Burrow eventually came to terms with his son being a witcher. A grim tale. But I came for the diagrams. Should be somewhere around here.
Oh, I'm looking. Okay, I found it. Yeah, I'm a little bit curious about what this is. Can I get down there without hurting myself? I don't see anything under the water. Yeah, and it's like what dreams may come, kind of like that movie with Robin Williams. Not that I am like suicidal or anything like that, but the reason I mention it is because I can't quite see the future, and I guess that's the connection that I made. I personally don't believe in heaven or hell, I guess, on that topic. I tend to avoid like religious topics and subjects because I've just never been very religious. And I just don't think it's critical to be successful. I mean, look at Zach Scott, Zebra Game, a Zebra Gamer, I believe his name is. He doesn't even tell you his name. And he's still successful on YouTube, so I think what I'm getting at is I don't need to overthink it. Like, I don't have to take it super seriously. Most streamers, I think, can at least take a day off here and there. Like, they don't have to stream every day.
Giddy up.
Especially the ones that are very successful. Like Markiplier. Markiplier can probably take a break. If he could take like a month off and not have to stream or make videos. And I think that's like the best version, right, of like YouTube, Twitch, is you can make like residual income. You can make passive income from the ad traffic on your old videos. And so you don't have to be on top of it all the time. And really, I don't even know how I would. Because again, I'm going to be traveling for 3 weeks starting next week. And I could probably do like a IRL stream if I had to stream. I'm actually not even entirely sure what it would look like if I quote-unquote had to stream. Okay, do I go bovine or this one? Let me check the map. That one's relatively close. Let me check the other one. Hold on. Alright, this one's kind of close. I'll just prioritize this one. Yeah.
Come on, Roach.
Abandoned site. I've just had like a lot of like very deep thoughts about like the nature of existence, questions like how were we remembered, and
Come on.
how do people think of us as we exist, as we're alive. I think a lot of people have very clear personas. Like they know who they are, they know who they want to be, kind of deal, kind of thing. And I keep saying that. I gotta find another way of saying that kind of deal. Use it all the time. Okay, the cemetery. Not spiel. Okay, there you go. All right, Knight Errant in Distress. You got to go over here too because I see a Font of Power. Looks like we got company too. Oh, whoa, don't die, dude. Jeez, there's stuff. Block this. How? Here. This one you get back. Hey, Roach, is that all of them?
You saved my life. I shall never forget it. Greetings, living legend.
I was kind of thinking of that too, like thinking of the right words to say today. I didn't actually approach anyone today, but I was thinking maybe I could have. Another thing I need to not overthink is what the conclusion that I came to. I think that's the advice you get in a lot of like dating books is, you know, just go up and talk to her. Like, you don't have to have the perfect words if they were to ever exist.
This all bodes very ill.
Faithful friend.
I thank you for saving my life.
Yeah, I'm trying to loot this mirror. Is there anything else here? See, the reason I came here is because I thought there was a Font of Power. Okay, a lot of stuff. What's that? I don't know, apparently a treasure chest or something. Saddlebags. I guess I was seeing things that there wasn't really a Font of Power here after all. And yeah, we derive a great deal of our identity from our jobs, our work. One of the first questions I was asked today after, well, during my haircut was, like, so what do you do? And, of course, I just tell them I teach. And I don't know, like, I'm thinking it couldn't hurt to define myself in more broad terms. I just wouldn't call myself like a streamer or content creator because I just don't get paid. I think like for you to call yourself a streamer, right, or a content creator, you have to be like Mizkif or Asmongold. Like you have to be earning a living on it. At least that's how I think about it.
Giddy up.
You know, even simply, I think he could claim to be a streamer because he's got like an audience on Twitch. Sure. It's kind of hokey.
You don't look like a quarryman to me.
That stand in the way of our doing business?
No. It merely means I doubt you'll find anything of use here. I mainly stock.
I just need you to buy my stuff. You can have these two. This one's a lot better than what I was using. I just don't want to swap out, man. I like my armor too much. Turning armor. I need to take a look at the Witcher armors, because the Witcher armor should be better, actually, than that, even. And then full repair is fine. This shirt. I wonder if I should sell that shirt.
Show me.
Yeah, sure, I could sell it. I don't think I'm gonna need the shirt, right? I don't think so.
Got.
Here and only here, buy a full set of.
All right, find the query foreman. That's why I'm here. I was like trying to figure it out. I'm like, what am I doing here? Just kind of standing around. And I think that's one of the best things really about this show is I'm able to give you guys, whoever just so happens to be watching, an insight into who I am. At least how I carry myself online. Which gives me the opportunity to get my ideas out there. Kind of like my TikTok and Facebook as well. Like, I'm a very thoughtful individual.
What
I
the
just put a
golly
review out, like I
blasting
was saying.
devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of events, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed, and a horrid one at that. We've irked the gods something true, we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand.
I'll let them do the talking.
An unfortunate matter indeed, to be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, plague! Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky. That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bother to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow. Where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
Alright, off topic here, but I was thinking about buying a box of donuts today, and it was like $9, and I was like, nah. Like, it's one thing when it's bad for you, and it's another thing when it's expensive, too. Like, to me, a dozen donuts is like $5. Because, like, you're already going to feel guilty, right, about eating the donuts. You don't need to also feel guilty about what you paid. And, I don't know, if you were, like, really in the mood for a donut, which I kind of was, but... it's like a question I have on my mind also often is the price of things. Like, what is the right price? I only paid $14 for the haircut today, but normally it's like 25. And plus they asked for a tip. I gave it to him, but that's something else I was thinking about today. It's like, should we ban tips? I think we should. I don't think people like restaurants, hair salons, I don't think anyone should be asking for a tip anymore. Because it is, in a way, a band-aid to the minimum wage problem. Like, the minimum wage is not enough for service workers. It's like there are bigger problems that need to be addressed. And then I was going to also mention that I should have a review of this game out when I finish playing it. As is the custom, I like to fully complete the game, or at least as much as I will, prior to the review. And I've had overall a good experience with this game. Would recommend it. I do agree with the positive reviews. It's hard to say at this point, really, if I will be able to beat this game completely prior to my trip. Just for explanation's sake, I am heading out on the 8th, about a week from today. And that is 7 days, about 7 days, right? You got to figure it, 2 hours a day, that's 14 hours of content. I really don't know how much more content is in this expansion. It's really hard to say. Like there are a bunch of quests. I think we've got at least 5 more episodes. I believe we've got at least 10 more hours of content, if I'm not mistaken. And this matter about the falling cow, like, completely ridiculous, of course, completely absurd. Yeah, I don't think I need to say anything else about that.
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably true. At any rate, come morn, we ventured out to sea, but the vermin drove us off. With that, all work came to a halt. Has remained so since. Master, tarry no longer, please. Will you take on the matter?
Need to talk about my reward before I decide.
Time for a good hackle. So how much would you take?
You don't think you already have enough to do, bro? Like, you just interrupted me in the middle of trying to secure another Witcher set.
You must go lower for it to make any sense to me.
Already pretty low. 355 when the bottom line was 300 is pretty low.
You must...
And the max is 420, so I think I'm not really pulling your leg too much here.
You...
Wow. You even say no to 335. How about 325?
But
Wow.
that is the sum total. No bonuses or gratuities on top. Understood?
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
La Beata reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
Fine blues. Examine the cow carcass and the workman's body. Alright. And I was gonna take a quick look at the crafting recipe. Where is it? Is it inventory? There it is. I was gonna mix and match. So Forgotten Wolf is 91. It's the same armor as the inline boots. Wow. Or for Griffin, and that's the surprising thing right there, is that the Witcher gear is the same. For some reason, you can't compare. What do I do if I want to compare the Grandmaster Ursine boots to the ones I'm currently wearing? It's not possible. Darn it, I don't have the Mastercrafted. Do I know how to make the Mastercrafted? Okay, I do, thank goodness. I was gonna be like, whoops. I just don't know that it's worth it, really, to make the jump to a Witcher set. The set I have should be able to hear me better now. I was asking, what's the name of the set I have on? I think it's Tesha Mutna, right? Yeah, Tesha Mutna. Okay. And again, it looks cool. It's quite good. It may not be the strongest armor in the game. Alright. Fireworks are right around the corner. Someone was also asking me if I had any July 4th plans. I was like, maybe enjoy the fireworks. I like some barbecue, but I don't think I'll have the luxury. There just aren't really any good... I shouldn't say there aren't any good restaurants, because there is one I haven't tried. I'd say just the restaurants that I usually go to are not... They're not barbecue places. And I feel kind of weird eating in a proper restaurant by myself. Like, I don't need anyone asking me, like, where my date is. Kind of deal. Alright, here it is. Yep, the switch got moved to the side again. I really don't know what the purpose of that is. Like, why would I just want to spontaneously turn off the left trigger? I don't know.
Workers mentioned him. Poor guy. Unlucky as all hell. Right. Now, where do I start?
Wounds.
Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body. Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though. So necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death.
That's me playing Case of the Golden Idol. Like today, I think I told you guys already, but lately I've been like segmenting the cases because they've been getting increasingly more and more complex and harder to deduce and cipher out like what the case was or who's who. Suss out. I think maybe that's a better way of saying it. Sometimes I have a hard time thinking of the right words, I want to say. Basically, you're trying to filter through and figure out what the case was. And so today, for example, I identified all the people in the case. And then tomorrow, I'm going to start placing people on the grounds, like when the murder occurred or when the body was found, and then I'm going to have to put piece by piece, put the story itself together of what happened. Much like Girl's doing here. Caused the accident.
All clear now.
Cow fell.
When it fell from a great height.
Already knew that.
Dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath. And then there's the crane.
Trying to grasp more from the dating books I'm reading too, like look for IOIs. Realizing that it's far easier to get a girl's phone number or get her to go out with you if she expresses interest. Now, I've had no such luck lately. I'm not the kind to put on any kind of front. Like, I do want to keep improving in terms of my ability to pick up women and make their lives better, in a sense. Kind of like a win-win, right? At least it should be. far as I could tell. That's the ideal of a relationship.
Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down.
Wow.
Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track.
Ah,
Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like.
and yeah, I've also been thinking about like types of games that are good for streaming. I think games that have too much dialogue are not going to be good for streaming because you can't hear from me as much. For me to be able to commentate, I need Geralt to like zip it. Although it's fine when he takes over because he can kind of give us more information.
Smells like sour mash. Draconid must have attacked a local distillery. Bastard.
What happened?
Bastard.
Dead one. These are the exploding kind, so I have to back away as they die to ensure I'm not hit by the splash damage.
Landed on the roof of the distillery. Raised a ruckus, made a mess, then moved on. Damn it. Half-eaten body with scorch marks. Definitely not a wyvern. Slizzard. Gotta be. They breathe fire. Paw prints. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly. Was in a bad way. Barely crawling.
Straight baddie on the walk today. I couldn't get her to notice me. I think the better they are, the harder it is to get their attention.
Second Draconid landed here. A larger one. Waited for the smaller one to heal. Then they flew off together. Should be easy to track. Smaller one was still bleeding, luckily.
I mean, they probably have options if they're that good looking or what have you.
Flew off together. Probably bound for their nest.
Yeah, this is a low-level quest. I just want to get it over with.
Another cow. This one's been dead a lot longer, though. Slizzard did this, too. Can tell by the claw marks, the burns.
This isn't even the main quest, by the way. This is just a random side quest.
Trail ends here. Been up here already. Might want to take a look, just to be sure.
I think I was briefly talking about this yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, about like just the raw amount of content in this game. It's a lot like Cyberpunk, and I've noticed some similarities like between Transistor, Hades, Witcher 3, Cyberpunk, like different games that come out from the same development company or from the same publisher generally have the same characteristics. Like with Cyberpunk and Witcher 3, the area in common is multitudes of content. Like there were just so many gigs, so many quests in Cyberpunk, and then the same thing in Witcher 3. Like your main quest, your side missions, your Witcher contracts, and your treasure hunts. Just a bunch of stuff to do, just a bunch of stuff. I keep trying to run into a jump, but it never works out. I think it's a timing issue. And the amount of content can be both a good and a bad thing.
Slizzard stole the cows. Well, Well, killed them already. Maybe now I can get someone to pay me for it. Good thing I incinerated those eggs back there. Now to collect my reward.
That was all I had to do? I'm a little bit lost. Apparently I already completed the quest. Okay, I don't know. I'm a little bit lost. Why didn't it just auto-complete then? If I didn't have to do anything.
Come on, Roach.
Learning a song on piano right now called Reflection. I think that's just what I have to do. Do some reflecting on my life. I just had this thought in the bathroom that like 33 is kind of late to still be trying to figure out like who you are and where you want to be. What you want to be. Oh, come on.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
Stupid dog or whatever that was.
Run, Roach.
Man, and that whole thing must have seemed like a dream too, like Kai Cenat. That guy had like a mega stream where he played through the entirety of Elden Ring. And he pulled a massive audience too. Like there was like over 200,000 people watching him at once I saw. At certain points in the stream. And he played through the DLC in the same way too, like in one straight shot, but I don't think it took him near as long. Like I want to say the entire game took him like over 200 hours, I think, something like that. And then like the base game, or sorry, not the base game, the DLC, I want to say it took him like 20 hours or something like that. 40 hours, somewhere in there.
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
It's like the proportion of time. How does that affect people's memory? Do they have a better recall of Kai Cenat's main Elden Ring stream of him repeatedly wiping against Malenia, or do they have better recall of the DLC content because it was more recent? I don't know, just food for thought for you, whoever might be watching. Maybe nobody, maybe I'm just talking to myself, which is fine too. Alright, cleared everything up.
You can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest. So what was behind the animal's plummet?
Young lizard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but as I said, I can only pay you what we agreed. I simply haven't any more. Here, take this. And I thank you, Master.
Yeah, I've already burned the nest. Just adventuring.
All cleared up now, right? No gods, no plague, just the dragon, but it's gone too. We're to pay Emil's widow compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand there and wait, men? Back to work! Chop, chop!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them at Ardeisto.
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerrikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architects wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the Prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work.
In a riot or
Allow me
something?
to walk you away, Master.
Protest.
Truth be told, I lied. But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
Are you kidding me, dude? I'm just gonna have to follow you around? Big feet to fill. It says I could talk to him already.
Rossi, you're all right. You wear my ring when you hold me tight. Rossi.
Alright, what is it, dude?
So, Master, the workers who vanished. How goes the search?
I was supposed to be looking for them?
They vanished? What's that mean?
Just that. Along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost along the way. Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaizo. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Saint Lebioda's footsteps. Locations marked with that symbol on the map indicate places where transports carrying materials needed to finish Saint Lebioda's statue. Where engineers responsible for its construction have run into trouble. Provide them aid and watch as you help erect one of the wonders of the world. There's also a lady that I worked with a while back, and I was trying to remember where I remembered her from. We both worked at the same school, but I don't think she reached the same heights as my old coworker, who's by now a director. Help the workers building on the monument. I've already started this quest too, 2 out of 5, wow. Can you imagine? There's like 5 or however many different quests in the chain, and every single quest I already completed. I kind of want to do the Witcher quest first. What level? This is 40? Alright. We're level 49. Treasure hunt, yeah. We might be able to do these all at the same time. They're all kind of in the same general neck of the woods.
Let's go.
How do you get out of here?
Sorry.
That Gwent will be the end of me.
Run, Roach.
As far as you can, Roach. Come on, dude.
Come
There's
on.
nothing here. Make Spazatron controls in this game.
That's it, Roach.
I think we already cleaned out the blacksmith, yeah. I think I picked up a few more weapons I could trade him, but
Hey-ya.
not if he's out of coin. Alright, maybe I can fast. Oh, dang it. There we go, hitting the wrong button again. I was gonna say maybe I could fast travel. Alright, I'll just see if I can port to Fox Hollow. I believe it's called. Or, this one's pretty close to Piedmont's Legman's Bridge. We might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, as all the quests seem to be in the general proximity. General vicinity. In close proximity.
Feel like doing absolutely nothing.
It was just a weird angle. I was like, have I always had pants with crisscross patterns on them?
If Every single lady keeps a devil somewhere shady.
You what the Pizza Hut keeps trying to talk me into getting a motorcycle. I'm sure I know what my mom would say. They're too dangerous. They are cheaper though. You're talking about that. As far as I'm aware. $3,000 for a new motorbike sounds nice. A little pricey, but you're only concerned about getting from A to B. I mean, it works just fine, and motorcycles have quite a few advantages over cars, of course. It's way easier to get through traffic. Although, of course, it's discouraged to cut between cars. They take up less space. Now they don't have as much storage. That's one of the main drawbacks of that. Smaller footprint. Less space, smaller footprint. A grand unveiling. Find her temple. Is it? Also directing me somewhere. Where though? Okay, there's another entrance.
Burden wrote about seems like. Should look around. Might find something interesting.
Supposedly the Manticore set is here, or at least the crumbs. What's another word I could use here? I'm not trying to think. Help me, thesaurus, help me. Clues. The trail of how to get the pieces, I guess. Well, at least we're on the trail. Let me put it that way.
Spectre in a place like this?
Oh,
Someone must have rolled some poor fellow up. Spirit can't rest in peace.
almost dead. He died.
Spirit won't rest in peace until I bury the remains. Some sarcophagi in the first chamber. One of them could work.
Yeah, he got some bones. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. Let's look in here. Parchment. How are we remembered? And hey, this is good. I never read these. I guess I could read this one. That's another thing that there's no shortage of in this game, reading material. The attacks have grown more forceful. The residents of the nearby village who oppose my presence become more aggressive by the day. They do not like that I speak the truth about their former deities. They cannot understand they will only find salvation in Lebioda. They threaten me with death, but I am to die for Lebioda. If that is the destiny the prophet has marked out for me, I shall fulfill it with a broad smile on my face. I just parted with a marvelous guest, a true convert, a man of extraordinary yearning for truth and faith. He is called Merton. I was once a witcher, but has abandoned that dishonorable trade and embarked on the path of truth. We spoke at length and sat together for hours in meditation and prayer. To better honor Lebioda, he left behind here many goods which symbolize his attachment to his former life. He's made great progress. Oh, if only all the disciples of Lebioda were so fervent in their faith. This world would be a better place. Burton confessed to me the bitter truth about the foul deeds he had wrought in his past life. I told him if he's to obtain cleansing, he must go to the hidden chapel. Reaching this bleak place, which is carved out of rock and ridden with dangerous creatures, will in itself constitute a challenge and a trial. If Lebioda lets him enter the chapel's confines, it means he has forgiven his sins, his crimes, and so Merton went. Let Lebioda guide his feet. My fate sealed, I shall die for my faith, for truth, for Lebioda. This night, folk from the village, a band of drunken thugs, attacked the temple. Hate and malice on their breath, they cried that since I'm a great beggar, I should now beg Lebioda for mercy. They looted the temple of all its treasures, thankfully leaving the books, which they deem worthless. Walled me in to wither in a sealed tomb. If Lebioda does not send me help, I will die here, and my bones bear witness to his glory. Sounds like he was hoping for the help that didn't come. Manticore trousers. We're missing 2 more diagrams. What? Nope. Looks like they didn't get all the valuables. Several gold plates were not recovered. Apparently the temple was sacked based on that, but they didn't get everything.
Ready. Soul should rest in peace now.
Okay. Alright, so I think we're done here. Keyword think. I definitely don't know everything. Okay, find the key with the hidden chapel. That's much farther away. Okay, let's prioritize this other quest first then. The other 40. This one. Okay, wow, there's something right here. Which one? There's one here.
My hand shakes so bad.
Help the builders. Ow.
Impressive.
Big feet to fill. Is that all we had to do? I guess. Again, not quite as good as the Fields of Ard Skellig. That song was amazing. Although it's good. Ow. Not getting up. These guys are rather low.
Show me what you got.
Can't get his dang shield down. Okay, finally, that guy just did not want to die. We have guys over here in the woods hitting us with arrows. So we hit them with swords. I hate the shield guys. I think I've already said that. This guy is like almost 10 levels below me, by the way. You okay, dude?
But why even bother? What did they hope to steal? Hammers? A hunk of stone?
I see. All right. High time I set off.
Let me stay in the area, please. Because there was a bunch of stuff on the ground. Why does it gotta do this every time? Why? Why did they have to take me away from there? Again, I had a bunch of stuff. Whatever, dude. At the same time, I don't really care all that much. Which can help. Where are you, Roach? Roach stays in the last place I was, so I can use that as a way of almost marking where I've been. Like a quasi-marking. Okay, just get off the horse. What did he even swing at? Nice.
Thank you, good sir. You would be the famous Witcher, would you not?
Exactly.
I shall hitch my wagon and set off for the monument works at once. They await me there.
Yeah, a day later. I don't know why it takes a whole day. Or why I have to return. Like, there are other workers I have to help. What? Really? Hakum. All these I can, like, pawn off at a blacksmith. See, and all this junk is back at one of those places I was at. Couldn't stay. I don't understand. That must have been a bug, too, how it said the quest is completed, because, I mean, look at the right side. I haven't even completed every objective. Otherwise I don't get over encumbered. All right. What? That must have been a glitch, because I haven't completed the quest. The quest should have been updated, but not completed. Okay, it's kind of far.
Faster.
Alright. What are you stuck on, Roach? What? I don't even know. Yeah, no special plans for my birthday either. Like, what I wanted for my birthday is the same thing I want for Christmas, too. What I want is ever just out of reach. Something I couldn't quite have. A girl, my own place. A carefree life. These are just a few of the things on my wish list that I keep asking for and I don't get. Hidden treasure, I don't know how. Here's that place I think I was. could sell all their stuff. I used to pad my bank account. Which I might not even need it pretty soon, because if I don't make a Witcher set, like, what else is there to buy in the game, really? It's just the rune crafting, right? Oh, I'm asking myself too, like, what kind of games do I want to buy? Do I buy Dreamlight Valley? Do I buy Hogwarts Legacy or whatever it's called? Do I buy God of War? Do I buy the Elden Ring DLC? 40 bucks is kind of steep just for a DLC. I don't want to be one of those gamers that makes impulse buys. Like, I want to be someone who only buys, like, excellent games like Hollow Knight, Cuphead, Death Stranding. I had an amazing time with Death Stranding. Disco Elysium was also a great game. Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3. I'm trying to think of other good games. Yeah. Careful, he is getting ready to charge. Ow. Here, I'll bite you back. Ow. Heavy hits. Can't close distance. Action music. Alright. I, of course, have points. I'm holding off on spending my ability points until I can afford the talent, Second Life, which will essentially make me unkillable. So anytime I actually die, it will instead revive me.
Not good.
Big feet to fill, fourth group. What's this on the ground?
Lots of it.
Looked like a pile of sticks to me. Alright.
Kikimores?
Can someone please tell me in the comments? If you're wondering whether or not you should, it's often, if not always, the case that you should not. Right? I don't know, maybe different people have different answers. There are some people who would say, like, carpe diem, you know, go for it, man. Don't worry. And there are other people who are like, look before you leap. Don't make the mistake of doing something that you can't easily take back. 5. I think I could drop this. Okay, alright, capacity. All the Kikimore's tracks. I hate those things too. They're annoying.
Some stench.
Yeah, just shield, girl. All right, that's not all. That's not all. The worker over here. There's an additional behind me. I need more emblems to... not emblems, sorry, mutagens. Didn't think of the word for them.
Kikimore eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
Say no more. Trying to burn yourself up in the process, girl. And yes, I am also trying to finish
So,
the
missing workers. This is
series,
what became of them.
the Netflix series, but I've just had so much else on plate. Trying to watch a movie today about the Holodomor in Soviet Russia, and I can only get through like 20 minutes of it. I ate earlier too, so that might help rewind my clock a little bit. I don't have to keep going back, dude, to the statue. I have other stuff, man. Why does it do that? Annoying. Because there were a bunch of mutagens I left behind. Wherever I was. It was over there, right? Gosh dang it, dude. I mean, there's another place over here.
Move it.
Get over it, Roach. I think that's one of the things I hate the most about Roach. About how they designed Roach. He's such a sissy, like he can't.
Blood! Blood! Come on, Nazis!
Just kill him.
You killed him!
Yeah, I had to. You guys aren't exactly being friendly. That your friend is also gonna die. Hitting me in the back. You're gonna get it too. Here, for you. Trying to get your blood all over my armor. Chop chop. That death is awesome, man. You don't have to worry about anything ever again. Like it's amazing.
Come on, come closer.
Dying may not be that great, but death is excellent. Yeah, churny boy, here. Do the shield, girl. Do it. Here, give him the sword. Wave of death falls over them. And here's a little guy who's shooting me from afar. Here's a sword for you. You're dead. Yeah, another... Where is he? Over here in the freaking bushes? Yeah, I bet. Comes for you first. That's my proof. Yeah, just skip your little stuff, man. We've seen it 20 times over already. Where's the freaking shopkeep guy? Because I need to sell him all these swords. We sorely need some kind of, like, blacksmith.
Witcher! Witcher! A word might I have.
Are you the blacksmith, dude? Oh no, he's in Innkeep.
Good you drove them off, Witcher.
I need a guy that will buy all these swords. Apparently that's all this was a liberation. Man. Boy, you better not kick the hornet's nest, buddy.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
All these swords, like, and I can't sell them. I need like a blacksmith. How come this town doesn't have one?
No witcher. Whatever.
I believe I'm at capacity, so all this stuff is gonna have to just hang out here. I don't even know if that is where the mutas were. Gosh dang, that's annoying. I don't want to be just like randomly sorting through the wilderness looking for mutagens. Because that's something else. This is a big freaking game, dude. If you want to spend hours just roaming around in the wilderness, like you totally can in this game. Hour 13, by the way. Yeah, the game is huge. It is absolutely massive. Yeah. I think I'm just not going to worry about it. Because again, it might be... It might be here? Or even was it? Oh, here. It might be here. I mean, we could check it, you know, it's not that big of a deal.
Be gone from my sight.
And yeah, we are short on inventory space, so we're basically only interested in the mutas that were there. That I may have left behind.
That's it,
And I don't believe this is it. I think this was one of the bandit attacks. Because, yeah, that's the thing, too, is like we didn't fight them at that point. We fought them somewhere in the woods. Oh, this freaking game, dude. Why did it teleport? It didn't even teleport me toward the solution. Not solution. It didn't teleport me toward the turn-in. There would have been a point to that. It would have saved me time turning in. Otherwise, I would say don't teleport me. Because when I kill a bunch of guys, there's a bunch of loot to collect. I think there was a lot of things that CD Projekt Red could have learned from Blizzard. Which is how Blizzard did things like group loot. Like looting everything nearby with a shift right click. It's a merchant, but I don't know that he can accept weapons and swords. I need a what you call it? Okay, I need a quartermaster, like a blacksmith. I don't think a merchant's gonna get the job done. Yeah, there was a girl I straight would have asked for her number on the walk today, but gosh, one thing I find is it's so much harder. But she has her headphones on when she is walking her dog. Even just walking, it's like very hard to talk. Because they're not there to socialize. Like, they're there to get exercise. It's much like the gym.
Faster.
Like, you can go up and talk to them, but beware, you're in for a scare kind of deal. Like, some girls just do not like to be approached. I would say that in counter to any like dating authors that are like always approach. I would say temper that a little bit, because there are, and some dating authors have acknowledged this fact that there is a time and place to approach too. You can't approach women everywhere anytime. Anytime she's busy or preoccupied, there's like a big exclamation point. Like, just be careful. Alright, let's get this over with, and then I'm going to finish the Witcher quest.
Master, what would I have done without you?
Yeah, I do everything for you, dude.
Countless throngs of Lepiota's followers will praise in prayer.
And you'll pay me, right?
But of course, your reward. The Infesta is a serious man of enterprise. Our plan foresees mass conversions. With the donations that will follow, we aim to recoup the cost of production in 3 to 5 years. Everything has been calculated, you see, down to the last decimal.
Good luck then. Farewell.
jump is like a lady. You can always get a new one.
Necessarily true, by the way.
Doth one know? Sloth doth one grat.
If you're like me and you don't have the best looks, that's a little bit harder than you're making out to be. I mean, I've been like shopping around on like Tinder, Bumble, Facebook dating for basically the last year. And I have yet to go on a date. I think I went on one date for Facebook dating, and it was when I lived in Northern California, back when I was in San Jose. I just don't think online dating works for guys like me. Or, you know, you have to put in a pretty penny, you have to pay. And I'm not the kind of guy that pays. So I tend to have mixed success, if any, online. Or is that Roach, or I can't even really tell.
Hey there, half-wit. Hey there, half-wit.
Just get out of the way. Roach, get out of there. Alright, let's see if we can teleport, because kind of far. Okay, we're gonna go Palace Gardens. I think Hearts of Stone was a good DLC. Especially if it was free. Like, I paid for the complete version, so I got all the DLCs included, which I think is the best way to get DLC. And Hearts of Stone, I think, was a good expansion. It was a good DLC because they didn't go overboard with the content, right? They had a side, like a quest series, whatever you want to call it. And it was all, like, tied together. You followed the dude. I can't even really remember his name. You learned about his, like, wife. The Man of Mirrors, whatever he was called. Mirror Mage. Whereas with this DLC, Blood and Wine, I think they just, like, went all out. Really. Like, I really don't know how much longer there's going to be in this series. Because again, this episode's been like an hour and a half long already. We've just been running around doing side quests. Doing Witcher contracts and collecting Witcher diagrams, which is what this quest is, the scavenger hunt. Like this entire episode has not even been remotely associated with the main quest, which just highlights like just how much content was included in this DLC. Like, they didn't pull any punches with this.
Just like the great beggar described it, Chapel Merton visited must be in the cave.
I don't think I'm gonna make the Witcher gear either. Screw that. I don't understand. Mold, or do I have to push it out of the way?
Damn it. What's going on here?
I don't understand. This is not molds. At least I don't think it is.
Nude women in a cave?
Oh, what the fudge? I might have to do black blood on her. I really don't know. He's almost dead. Is there another?
Roxane might have been hallucinations. Sure as hell fought as if they were real.
I hate those things. Right, there's a right path and a left path. Oh, man. Here's the hidden chapel. I want to keep spamming Witcher Sense. Don't want to miss anything. Beggars.
They all died on me.
Beggars here. Must be a test.
I think it's good for me to branch out to...
Help a poor soul.
Why would I have to give them alms?
Do not avert your eyes. Help.
Die, you stupid creature.
Show me what you got.
Give me all I got. Good try. You die. Alright, any other freaks of nature I gotta fight? I know I make references to World of Warcraft a lot, but that's because that was like the mainline game I played for a really long time. And I'm telling you, I did get Elder Scrolls Online. If that is even like remotely as impactful to me as World of Warcraft was, like, who knows, maybe I'll be making commentary on that as well. Adding that into my commentary. Because I do sometimes make reference to like Skyrim and Oblivion. I did play those games. Like the Dark Brotherhood, the Thieves Guilds. I do faintly remember. Okay. I don't know. You are gonna die. Gonna die. I like it a lot. Oh jeez, you're gonna hit me back. Yeah, you tried to get me. Too bad you missed. You can't keep walking, you stupid cheater. Can't spam block. Alright, I think these were real. Okay, well, maybe not. Hard to tell. Hogwarts Legacy, like I was never too big on Harry Potter. Like I did ride the rides at Universal Studios and I did enjoy them a lot. And actually I do remember this when I was in Rome. I got an Airbnb that basically had all the movies. And I probably should have been out exploring the Eternal City instead, but okay, where do I go? What was nice about it was I was able to like watch like all three of the... I was basically able to watch all the films. I think I got as far as like the Goblet of Fire. All the Harry Potters I was able to watch, and I think I got to Goblet of Fire. There's the Hidden Chapel. I'm a bit lost. Oh, man, this is something special, guys. I think this is another quest that's like not really giving me many pointers. It just says search the Hidden Chapel. What does that mean? Does it expect me to find gold nuggets? Like, I'm using Witcher Sense, trying to find just anything. I don't like it when the map is not helpful. Might be the case here. Alright, there's an above area and a below area.
It looks a lot like Libiota. Impossible.
Burton's notes.
Merton went to the lakeside to seek final atonement. Should look into it. Not seeing visions relic of some sort. Hope that's the end of that.
But there's one more piece of the puzzle that's missing. Silver. Go to the Lake of Cleansing, it says. There's some people would say the lore is the best thing about Witcher. Maybe. Yeah, I'm just trying to get through the game like Witcher 3. I'm trying to get through the show. I doubt I'll be able to get through either by the time I go on my trip. How do you get out of here? Be like this. Is this an area I missed, or? I think I'm effectively going in backwards. Extremely helpful how there's like no, I'm gonna say there's like no trail to follow. Just kind of using my sense of direction to get out of this cave. I mean, it worked. Alright, search the Lake of Cleansing. Okay. How does one do that exactly? Dead creature over here.
Let's go.
I said, let's go, Roach. Roach, move it. And I gotta wonder, is that the mutagen band?
Run, Roach.
No, that's a boar. Just go. Just go. Alright, I guess we can fast travel. It's a big old world, right? Alright, I would say the quarry is the closest fast travel point. Don't have anything right on top of it. We're looking to save time. I'll try not to spend too much on the Steam Summer Sale. Let's think about getting like Horizon Zero Dawn, I think it's called. Only $12 though, so I figure it's a little bit reasonable than like God of War, which is $25. Baldur's Gate 3, another game that's been on my wish list. Didn't really get hardly much of a discount. I think it's like $50. I'm like, yeah, no thanks. I know it's a great game. People have been like ranting and raving about it, but that alone does not a purchase decision make. I gotta look at everything, like how many reviews, positive to negative. It's here. You're not supposed to be up. This is middle of the day. Got him with a big hit. Okay.
Oh, thumbs today.
Fetch this
Eviction notice?
up here, Botchido.
Maybe some of these we could drop. I think that's like 2 pounds. I might drop one of these. These are heavy, right? That's exceptionally heavy. Okay, whatever. Why are there no, like, blacksmiths?
There's a good chap. Thanks for the help.
Watch
welcome.
your flim-fligging step.
Get out of the way, dude. Into the wilderness. Into the wilds. This was the Wild Hunt. You guys remember that? Witcher 3 Wild Hunt? So it stands to reason we could do more hunts in the wilds. Right? Still collecting Witcher gear. Although, well, we're not going to be doing that for much longer.
Circle him! And salute is as good as yours.
Circle this. Chopped him in half.
Blind men throw their lives away attacking an armed witcher. I'll never know. Something wrong with my face.
Doesn't seem very smart to me.
About. Gotta be. Nice place. Pretty as hell.
An experiment. I don't think alcohol makes me any better at playing piano. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I don't stress as much about hitting the right keys. I think I'm more improvisational after a drink. But by the same token, I think I have less memory. It's hard to remember when I'm buzzed. K's last letter. Find all the diagrams. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm out of a breath. Uh-oh. Anything else? Surface, Geralt, surface. I'm gonna take damage. No!
Must stop.
There was a bunch of stuff down here. Surface again. Am I gonna play War Within? Maybe after a discount or two. Am I gonna play Elder Scrolls Online? When I get around to it. Am I going to stream Elder Scrolls Online? There's an interesting idea. Based on the popularity of this series, I would say no. Any kind of long-running series like that, like Fallout 76, Witcher 3, like Elden Ring, like there is more than enough content on this channel to make me say it's a personal choice, and I tend to shoot for games that are around 100 hours played to beat or less for stream. Now, this game would be an obvious exception to that. I plan on playing Red Dead Redemption 2 once this game is complete. Once we beat the game and the DLCs. I think the Duchess quest is the next quest we're going to do. Why is this... yeah, okay, let's do that.
Hey there, Witcher. Come, we must speak.
That was the barber, by the way. I don't really see the need.
Somehow Ethan made our ladies more eager.
We're gonna go ahead and sell all of our stuff.
Take good care of yourself.
I think Horizon Zero Dawn is a game that could supplant this on the show. I like games for the show with high entertainment value more than anything. And yet I see myself doing my own... Okay, dude. I'm wearing a mask. A physical mask. To cover up my internal mask.
He slew a few beasts.
Yeah, I've done it all, man. I've done everything. Every single thing that you need to do, I've done already.
Elven statues come to life to slaughter members of the History of Toussaint Friends Society. Citizens!
You haven't even seen those knights. Either. We've been running all around.
Hope your search goes well.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster.
You didn't even do anything, dude.
I thank you, Witcher.
I meant to sell, by the way. Repair and then sell. The heavier, the more you could have it. Squire Steel Sword. Do I sell this? It does have a decent amount of damage. Steel. I think Forged in Fire is better. 29. Not really. I really don't know, man. $300. $882 for Cassis Foederis. Ah.
For good luck.
Do the swap and then I'll see if I can give him that.
Greet.
What?
Almost 40k we have. Inventory is extremely helpful because I feel like we are constantly picking stuff up. And even yet still, we're still close to capacity. I don't know where all this weight came from. Let me see if I can sort by weight. Do these have any weight? Darn, what happened to my tooltip? was weird. Doesn't want the gold plate. You sell them all the valuables. I don't know where all that weight came from, like, really, I don't. We're still at 95. These don't have a weight, the crafting materials. What leads me to believe it must be something else. Is it the trophy? Trophy only weighs 1 pound. So it's got to be these weapons. Should I sell the spade? I kind of don't want to because of how much raw healing it grants. What I'd like to do instead is just kind of organize my equipment.
Would you craft?
I don't know, man. I was thinking about making the Forgotten this. I just don't know if it's really worth it. At this point especially, because I'm almost level 50. So, I mean, there's got to be something better than the Forgotten, right? Grandmaster Forgotten. And I just like the set that I have so much. The, what is it called? Tekken Heshem Mutna. Yeah, I think I'll just keep using that.
Good luck.
Alright, and before I continue, I kind of want to get all of the upgrades.
All wood barrels, the best barrels around.
Now, where
Special
is...
discounts on
Where is that guy? He was located in... not Kaer Morhen, no. Was he in Velen? Yeah, I believe so. I think he was like somewhere over here, right? Maria, no. Where was Hearts of Stone? Where, oh, where was it? I want to say it was over here, but I might be wrong about that. Oh boy. What was it called? Yeah, the room right. Upper Mill in the northeast corner of Novigrad.
of 10 or more.
That's helpful, man, because otherwise you would have no idea. Like, even just looking right at it, I think most people would be like, I don't even know what Upper Mill is. There it is. Okay, whatever. Alright, where's the travel point?
I dreamt I was a wolf.
Prince's deceit, Witcher.
A witch.
Oh, have you seen these prices?
Just right by here. Where is it? There it is.
Banquets and wine are rather suited for a visit.
Alright, let's how do I do it? This? Yep. Novigrad. Yeah, silly me. How did I miss this? I plan on fully buying all of his upgrades. And then I'm gonna look for the ones that I know are good. Oh. And yeah, that should be that. I don't really want to prioritize Witcher gear with how expensive it is. I don't really care all that much. As far as I could tell, it's not really making that big of a difference either. Like, you're looking at like 5 armor per piece. Like, that's not that big a deal. Worth the Duchess. Is it?
It is to
No, it's not him.
go.
Is he in the tent? He's somewhere here. I think he's that book. Yeah, this is the guy.
Brought you more coin. Put it towards better equipment?
Thanks in the thousands. Too kind you are to me, truly.
Your work's worth the coin.
I'm gonna start getting to the point too where I have more cash than I know what to do with. And at that
Hard
point, I think I
work,
can make the
good
Witcher
to
set.
see.
Ah, yes. Commissioned have I tools. A fitting set from Novigrad crafters. Many arms and legs they charged, but renew my work in earnest I now can. New runes, glyphs, and diagrams created I have. An eye you should cast. Find one to your liking, perchance.
I believe you can upgrade 1 extra time.
So, nothing holding you back now.
From making master-crafted runes, you mean? Much more coin I will need to do so, sadly.
Yeah, bro needs a lot. So go ahead.
Gotta
Yeah.
get more coin for you. Better be all you need.
For tools it is enough, but ingredients rare also I require.
Nope, not gonna happen. Now let me see what my coin's bought.
I know, dude. Charge your arm and a leg, why don't you? 25k, bro. That should be worth an in-game achievement.
Have I all I require?
Sure about that?
My running costs to cover small sums will suffice. And no more rare stones do I need.
Almost too good to be true.
A cask of wine from the homeland I have. Our mutual success we should toast. Your
I
health.
think I know what to get.
For your aid, I thank you. My newest creations to examine you may wish. Invited you are to do so.
Craft something for me, would you?
Okay. I need this one, I believe. Yeah, preservation. I think that's fine. All right, hold on. I may not. Come on. Okay, someone said it. Preservation, severance. I just don't know. Invigoration for level 3. Invigoration and what was it? Severance? Yeah, Severance and Invigoration. Severance. Dahlia. Are these both steel swords? That's what I don't understand. Can they have more than one? Okay, so no, you cannot have more than one. Why? Severance. What is the can't figure it. Is it Dahlia I've equipped? I can't figure it out. Hold on.
Thanks.
That should be fine. Severance. Can't figure this out. Severance. It's Dahlia I've equipped. So Dahlia is the one I can give Severance.
Wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give this Severance. And that should be good. And he says Invigoration. Yeah, Invigoration. What is Invigoration good on? It's a sword-based enchantment. I think so. The thing is, you can't have multiple sword-based enchantments. What was it called? Invigoration. That's really the thing. You have to pick and choose which ones you get. That's the only problem. If you had to choose, is Invigoration better than Preservation? Oh, I'm trying to figure out if it was worth it to go level 3 on the rune right. Because we're only using buffs from level 1 and level 2. That's the reality. You still have 20k. So maybe it's not all bad. How much time do we have left in today's episode? I know we're like basically out of time. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could do the main quest before wrapping up today's episode. You know what? I think I've got to save Scummit, guys. If not, give me an achievement. I'm just gonna save Scumming, I don't care. Load game. Tell me they didn't save after. If they did, I might just let it slide and might just say, you know what, whatever. Get saved. I'm just gonna say whatever. Did it save? The bonuses? One, but it did not save the one to Dahlia. I'm wondering if Invigoration is actually better than Severance. Severance or Invigoration. I think Severance on Dahlia is a good call. I think I'm going to go Severance on Dahlia. Alright, I think we're just going to call it a day here. And then I'm going to do the other quest really quick. It's fine. Totally fine. I'm going to travel back now. And we're going to talk to Dahlia, or whatever her name is. Not Dahlia, but the Duchess. I was thinking Dahlia because of the sword. And that's the last thing I'll do in today's episode. Duchess. Alright. I've just been going by level. By the way, so this quest is level 42. And I'll just keep doing it like that. Any quests that are below level 42 should have already been completed, including the Master quest. So overall, very productive day. Today's episode will be slightly longer to make up for the fact that we got shortchanged on the last episode.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values
Where is she, though?
peace and quiet. Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair. Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing?
Can't be killed.
We are very disappointed.
The vampire.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem?
Oh, you tried to
Is
kill
it
it
too
then.
much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40,
He's so proud,
50,
let him.
100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters
guy-
driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
That's not like the whole truth, right? That's not the whole picture. Because Deathslav is not... He's like a bestial higher vampire. Like, he has more in common with lower vampires than Geralt was letting on. Like, Dettlaff, I forget his name too all the time. He... Yeah, he's more like Monster than Machine, I would say. Hold up, my controller got caught on my freaking recliner. I hate when that happens, dude. It's the design of the recliner. Me trying to fix my setup. Dude, my controller keeps getting stuck on like random stuff. We're gonna reboot the game and we're gonna finish this strong. I don't care. I do not accept crashes. We don't take it, Storm Champions. We don't take it. Reboot and I'll force quit the game if I have to. We're not ending the episode on that note. I don't care. I should be allowed to plug back in my controller, okay, without the game crashing. That is flat out ridiculous, and I keep saying it too. Games should not be crashing in this day and age. I don't care. Witcher 3, Witcher 1, Witcher 2, I don't care. Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't care. It does not crash. It has bells, it has whistles, but it does not crash. And I think I may have to... Hold up. Can you still hear me? I think we may have no
Nice tune.
choice. Because actually even my Streamlabs crashed, I think. It's not letting me switch between scenes. I think I'm gonna have no choice but to end here, guys. Because, yeah. I don't want to mess up my setup. Like, yeah, it's not just Witcher. It's like Streamlabs itself that went haywire. Okay, all right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and save it. God, this is so stupid, man. Save it, and then I'll just end the episode here because I don't see the purpose in me completing this segment of the quest if you guys can't see. We can't see. Well, most of you guys, if you guys cannot see the next part of the quest. I guess you're gonna just end on girl. Thanks for watching, guys. As usual, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It will be my birthday tomorrow to make my birthday special. You can support the show, like, comment, share, subscribe, donation, Venmo, Stormer Show. I'm grateful for all the support the show receives, all the birthday wishes I get, and anything and everything that you guys do for me from tomorrow onward. All right, have a nice night. I've been your